Annyeonghaseyo. My name is Alex Bork, and this is my application video for the chance to possibly teach English as a second language in Korea. First, I would like to begin by maybe introducing myself a little bit. I'm from a small town in southern Ontario named Ballinafad with a population of roughly 300 people, so it's quite small. I'm a recent graduate with a bachelor's degree from Bork University, majoring in history and minoring in English. You're probably wondering why I want to become a teacher in Korea. Well, to begin, coming out of high school, I had to make a decision about what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, something where I was excited to come into work every day. So ever since graduation in high school, I've worked towards becoming a teacher, because teaching, I believe, is the most rewarding job. You mold the minds of young children, and you teach them not only the course material, the knowledge that they need, but the rules of life too. And I think the most rewarding part. Now, although I don't have any professional experience with children, I come from a very large family with 14 cousins, all younger than me. So I've been there in their lives at almost every stage of their lives. Um, so I believe I had a great impact on their lives, and I've taught them many things, things that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. Now, saying that, I actually do have some volunteer work working directly with children. A few years ago, I was an assistant coach on an ice hockey team, which is a Canadian pastime. Um, it was my duty as an assistant coach to work directly one-on-one with the children, developing their skills and their team mentality. If a child was falling behind on a certain skill set, it was my job to work with that kid to show him, different techniques to be used to help develop that into a strong suit. Um, and it was really this one-on-one connection with the children that really kind of solidified um, me wanting to become a teacher, because it was the development these kids made, right before my eyes, that kind of gives me that sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. And all in all, it really impacted me personally to want to become a teacher. My girlfriend Alexa Miller and I have talked about wanting to do something like this for quite some time now. We both want to become teachers, and we figure what better way to go and see the world, to do something you love, and get paid for it, than go overseas and teach. So we decided that we want to do this together, and what better place to do this than in Korea, something that's completely different than our hometown here in Canada. So we decided to take that extra step and get our TESOL certificate here, and start our journey towards our future ambitions of wanting to become a professional teacher. So why pick me out of any other applicant? Well, to begin, I'm punctual. I'm always on time. I'm also organized, which I think is one of the most key aspects of being a teacher, is to have a set plan for the day and to follow that plan, or else things become chaotic. I'm also very patient, which I think is also a very, very key aspect when dealing, especially with younger children. I'm energetic and captivating. I can make the students, um, want to learn and to exceed in the subject that they're learning. I'm very confident not only in my teaching abilities, but all my abilities. I'm very confident, and I think that shows, and I think that's what students see in me and will respect me. So now I'm actually just going to show you a quick lesson plan that I created to demonstrate some of my teaching skills. Good morning, class. So yesterday we learned about subject nouns. Is there any other questions? Does everyone understand what a subject noun is? Yeah? All right, so we'll move on. Okay, so today we're going to learn about pronouns. Does anyone know what a pronoun is? No? Okay, well that's okay, because we're going to learn about it today. All right, so what I want to start off with is I'm going to show you this picture, and I want you to just tell me some things that you notice in the picture. All right, so what did everyone notice in the picture? Joe? Yes, there is someone with a green shirt. He has a green shirt. Anyone else? Susie? Yes, there is a doctor. She is a doctor. One more. Yes, Joe? Yes, there are some people with black hair. They have black hair. Now, did anyone notice anything different there? I used he, she, and they to replace a noun. These are called pronouns. The purpose of a pronoun is to replace a noun in the sentence. We use pronouns in the English language to help reduce the amount of repetition we use in everyday language. Take, for instance, the sentence, "The boy went to school." If we used the words "the boy" every time we spoke about the same young man, the repetition would probably upset the people we were talking to. Every time we say "the boy," it takes away from the originality of the sentence. The listener becomes bored. With pronouns, we can change things up a bit. Instead of saying "the boy," we can say "he." Now, if you look on the board, we have all examples of pronouns. I, he, she, it, you, we, and they. So if we look at the sentence in the left column and the sentence in the right column, we notice that there's the noun in the sentence in the first column is replaced by a pronoun in the second column. For example, Amy likes swimming becomes I like swimming. The man walked his dog becomes he walked his dog if it's a boy. And if it's a girl, the woman jumped in the air, she jumped in the air. And there's plural pronouns too. For example, you and I are friends then becomes we are friends, taking place of you and I. Or Sally, and if it's someone else you're talking about, Sally and Joe went to the store, we can say they went to the store. All right, for the next activity, what I want you guys to do is dig together with a partner and come up with two sentences. The first sentence is something that you like to do individually. The second sentence is something that we like to do as a group. Okay, for example, I like to swim. She likes to swim. And we like to swim. Okay, so I'll give you guys a few minutes to do that. And what I want you to do is after you've come up with these sentences, I want you to present them as a class. Okay. Okay, now that we're done that, we're going to move on to an individual task. Okay, so what I'm going to do is hand out a worksheet, and we're going to complete this for the remainder of the class. Okay, so the first part, what I want you to do is you're given a picture and a name or a noun, such as the first one here, a teacher. And what I want you to do is fill in the blanks and give a pronoun that could take place in front of that noun. Okay, so the second part, what I want you to do is there's a sentence with an underlined noun. And what I want you to do is come and rewrite the sentence using a pronoun that fits correctly. Okay, so I'm going to give you the remainder of the class to finish that, and you're gonna hand it in at the end of class. Okay, so commence. Okay, everyone done? All right, so hand in your worksheets in the front of the class here. And if anyone actually has any other questions, if it doesn't quite understand the use of pronouns, you can come see me now or after class. And we're going to continue on with object pronouns tomorrow. So I hope everyone has a good night, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, class. Bye. I would just like to take this time to thank you for your consideration. I believe I'd be an excellent asset to your institution. Hope to hear back from you.